and welcome to Boston Briars once more. This time we're. God fucking damn it! Okay. Idiot. Who's got it? Where is it? There. Oh! There it is. Okay, Frollo. What did we say about interrupting this intros? Oh well, that's understandable. Well, let's leave him alone then. Yeah. There's two of them! Now there are two of them! Alright.
Changeling lost the track of things.
Alright. Now it's time for you to go in here. Alright. I trust you, Ogre Magi, with this.
I
I
have two Frollos in the bag of hole.
No, don't drag them out of there.
No, it's mine now.
I'm trying to do the intro right now, okay?
Just pull him into Deadhead's side cover.
It is in the cover.
Then we will know who is playing it.
Meme.
Alright, last time on session 7? Something like that? Who cares? Anyway, basically, it was a bit of a slow session because I was never mind. We were introducing a new character, and we had to. We were a little bit slow, and he was new, but Firelord will show up later. Last session, also we had to deal with a little bit of a rule thing, with the mechanics of how to make pledges. Which, from in the future, if you want to make a pledge, tell me beforehand, and we'll deal with it after the session. Like the mechanics of what sort of pledge it is.
Okay.
So we don't have to do the number crunching during the session. So that way it's a more fluid and we don't get bogged down with it's a -3 because it's a duration, blah blah blah. So yeah, it was the first time we did that. Yes.
The cat is molesting my green screen.
Well, I'm not.
Stop.
Yes, you are.
Stop. Thank you. Next. Oh, obviously. Yeah, so we don't have to do that. So basically, we'll do that after the session. And, write it down. Everyone cool with that?
Yes.
Yep, sure.
Cool. And what else was there of note that happened? Yeah, I think you opened. Yeah, you opened a freaking Trod. What's happened?
Oh, nothing.
Yeah. And soon you'll understand how big of a deal that is. And I think we shall start now. Who shall we start with? Let's start with Gyro Pennington, who is at work right now.
Flipping burger. Oh wait, hold on. I'm not flipping the burgers.
Flipping
I'm
coins. Flipping Rude Guest the Bird.
Here, man. You either pay for the food,
And after
or you deal with the boss.
You've been working there for 2 weeks now at least. And during that time, you've been getting to know the staff very well, and they're starting to gain your respect, or the other way around. Vice versa, actually, both. And they respect you because you're really good at crunching those numbers, man. And it seems to really take the the restaurant seems to be going better than ever. Like the flow of it.
Oh, great.
Like you seem to be working well together, in a way. So why
Fantastic.
don't you roll wits,
Uh-huh.
weird, and
What's weird?
wits, weird, and composure. As a combined
Ooh. Okay.
dice pool.
So 3, 4, 7.
Sounds like
Already
an
got
area,
some.
sounds like an area code.
7. 7.
3, 4,
7
7.
die. Okay.
I would appreciate if you used the
Already existing ones.
these ones, these things, because it's easier to see if it's a success or not. 7, you said? 4, 4, not 6.
So
7.
1 success, 1 fail. Oh, okay.
There you go. There you go. Take this for you.
Thank you. That is 2 successes, 3 successes,
1, that's 8.
4 successes.
4 successes, very good. So it's a normal day, a normal evening. You're working the evening shift, and through the smell of burger grease, like in the air, you smell a distinct scent in the air, cutting through that like a knife. The scent of glamour, overflowing amount of glamour, piercing directly into your nostril. This is something
I scan.
you've never quite experienced. This strength of it, and instinctively you turn your head in the direction in a direction, and you notice some other people in the bar as well turning their heads, seemingly similarly affiliated as yourself to being of changeling kind. They also seem to a lot of people seem to turn their heads and look at that direction. It was same direction as you turned your head.
And who might that be? Whose glamour is that?
What's that? And yeah, a lot of people, well, some people started walking outside, walking out.
Actually, so. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Is there a customer in front of me right now?
Right now, it seems a bit chill.
I'm gonna go.
This night. This night seems a bit chill. Like this, people are starting to head home.
I'm gonna put a sign that says "on break."
On break, yeah.
I'm gonna go see.
See you tomorrow. See you next. See you next time. So
Yeah, you too, buddy.
And your colleagues like calling it in as well. And you head off outside, I suppose.
Let me see where that fucking glamour came from. It sounds bad and good at the same time, I guess.
It seems a lot of changelings seem to be coming out of the woodworks, sort of like going after this glamour spike, seeing what the hell is going on.
Any of them stand out?
Yeah, you recognize a few of them actually. Yeah, some of them are actually regulars here. Some of them from the summer court, some of them winter. A few springers as well.
Would my character have read on such occasions? Like, would he know about something like this?
Roll
Incidents that would.
occult intelligence.
Very well, so that's another 7.
Difficulty. 8, 9.
Ooh, is it as 8 and an 8? Nope, no knowledge, no clue.
Yeah, you.
Actually,
Yeah, this is difficulty 9, so it's you don't really. You from your understanding, this is something
no.
something not something that probably hasn't happened in a while, but you're not sure what it is. Something powerful is happening.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Involving loss of glamour.
investigate.
Go investigate.
Would my character have a phone by that time, or is he?
Yeah, actually, you would have a phone at this point.
Let me call up September.
You call her up, and yeah, she seems to be frantic about how there's something powerful going on and there's something weird going on. She don't really eventually had September being frantic about something. She seems excited almost, like she seems like she's ready to like write a write a novel about it.
A thesis on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She she's hangs up and like she goes outside the church and like gets in a car and like what do? She heads towards the parking lot right now and she seems consumed by this whatever it is.
I'm gonna motion her. I need to go see this.
Well, get in. Just basically she says.
Jumping in.
Jump in and drive away. Right now, I'm gonna have to roll the dice because this is Boston and the traffic is not the greatest, especially. There seems to be a bit of traffic going on actually.
How bad is
the
the traffic?
worst?
Very bad. This is. She finds a better path going under the ground in a tunnel sort of thing, evading the major traffic lines. And you notice that similarly, there are some other changelings in the vehicles and cars sort of driving there as well.
This is really bad, you know?
Yeah, well, I'm not sure what it is. It must be something really interesting.
If everyone else is going for it, it might be
Cool. I mean, they might want to get some of that, whatever it is.
hopefully we're able to get our hands on it before they do.
Yes. Very, very good thinking.
Well,
It shall
floor
contact
it.
some few. Yes, good plan. And she sort of floors it. And she actually spends a glamour. You sense the glamour being spent in the. Being popped in the air. And you notice that the car itself sort of becomes slightly chameleon-like. As she floors it. You notice some motorcyclists from the summer court also is speeding ahead. Oh no, they don't.
No, they don't. Oh no. Do I have a pistol? Do I have a? No, I don't. Obviously, I don't.
And yeah. Meanwhile, back at the Hollow. Ryder? What is your character doing?
Isn't he on the
Being
plane?
very excited, jumping
Yes, you're
up and
very
down.
excited and you've managed to do it. And you suddenly see the plane itself starting to glow green.
Yes, yes.
It's lighting up the evening of the Boston air. It's sort of like a flare, like a light glow stick almost, like, and it starts actually moving.
Ah, yes, yes. I like the glow. It will help with the recruitment effort.
And you smell glamour. So strong. It is overpowering how much glamour is in the air right now. You can feed directly from it.
I want to do that. Like,
And you feed glamour directly, and you fill your glamour pool directly, as it seems to this airplane seems to actually transform itself, sort of moving the parts, twisting and turning, cogwheels, metal creaking. It seems to turn into a portal, marking the entrance of the Trod.
is there anybody around me?
Uh, well, Magnus, what is your
What?
character doing?
I reckon I'm asleep in the hollow
All right, very cool.
on a pillow.
Sullivan, what is your character doing?
Watering the little plant,
All right.
the sapling.
So there seems to be no one around you except the new guy and the turtle. And your bicycle.
Hey, wizard! Wizard! Do you have any spells that can like make flowers?
He sort of shrugs and like just seems to be looking at this spectacle like, I don't know.
Well, don't just stand there. Go get some flowers. Go into the woods or something. Do it. Fast, fast, fast. We need to please the plane.
Roll diplom.
Yes. Do you want the
Roll
glamour or
presence.
not?
Roll presence. Presence. Persuasion and add a 2 die bonus. Because he's very interested in whatever that is, probably.
It was that presence and persuasion
Yeah,
and 2 dice.
yeah. Yeah, yeah, despite you're a little bit befuddled as well, so you're like slip your words a lot.
No, no, no. That one's a 7.
Oh, it's a 7. So that's why is it? Oh, it says not terrible. So you're like, yeah, go, and you say that, and he sort of like snaps back to whatever the reality, I suppose. Like his focus now turning to whatever you said, and like I suppose that makes sense. And he runs off, and the turtle sort of like looks at him as well, like.
My recruitment effort is already bearing fruits.
Turtle sort of actually looks at the spectacle as well, and he seems to ponder. Seems to ponder and just look at it. And meanwhile, back to the car. Yeah, you manage. At this point, you're starting to understand that this is probably something to do with your motley, because you're recognizing the road that you're taking now. It's heading up the forest path now at this point.
Wait, ours?
Yeah. Probably has something to do with that.
Oh
Wait,
dear.
wait, Frey. Does the turtle count towards brownie spoon,
Well, it's not.
or like does the turtle watching me prevent me from activating brownie spoon?
Um. Yeah, I'd say so.
Excuse me, Mr. Turtle. Can you like could you like not look in any way in my general direction for I don't know 5 minutes?
Yeah, I just. Oh, well, I guess so.
Thank you.
And it goes to sleep instead.
Well, I'm gonna use that time to set up an altar
Yeah,
and like put some valuable stuff on there, like food and drinks
yeah.
and motor oil, maybe.
At this point, it's starting to glow less as it's beginning
Okay.
to take a final physical form of whatever.
Is there anyone else who's ahead of us?
Yeah, there's a single motorcycle actually.
Run him over.
Run him over.
Get him!
Get him.
Do you
Look,
say that out
it's
loud?
a summer dude, right? Yeah. No, not out loud. Just whisper it.
No, are you crazy? We're still changelings. We don't fight each other. Even if we have small rivalries, we just maybe push him a little bit to the
Yeah,
side.
push would be nice.
So, he has to. Let's see here.
Or can we get ahead of him? Oh, I know.
What do you know? What do you
Let
think?
me see. Let me see my contract. Never mind. I thought blessing of perfection could work.
Well, you could perfect.
Different. The car.
At this point, the motorcycle dude sort of like parks this motorcycle near the stop sort of thing, like what is it called? What are those called? They're usually at forest roads to block off an entrance with cars and such. Bars?
Frey,
Bars, I guess. Yeah?
if you don't mind me asking, what is with Adventure Time, dude?
What Adventure Time, dude?
The guy who was watching Adventure Time in our safe house.
Jeremy.
Oh yeah, what happened to him?
Oh, you haven't checked on him yet.
Exactly.
Well, it's been like 2 weeks since then.
Yeah.
Time works differently in the
I
house.
think. Yeah, does it?
Yes.
Yes, very much so.
So probably weeks since then. So yeah, the things that this plane was made out of has sort of turned into weird modern art, scrapyard art gate.
Oh.
This is
Shit.
not
We need to
yours.
get out of
This
here.
is not you. This is not talking to you.
Oh.
I'm talking to Ryder.
Very nice.
Yeah. It's a little rough around the
Does it
edges.
still glow?
It's getting weaker. But
Shame.
yeah, it's still there. Slightly. You still smell the glamour. And yeah, the motorcyclist stops at the gate to the dirt road that goes straight up to your safe house. And he starts to like carry the motorbike underneath it, or like pushing it under it so it can get up on it again on the other side. I don't know what to call these. What are those called?
Like the thing that that keeps the motorbike from falling over.
Bolt maybe? No. Beam? Beam. I think it's like a one of
Thick
those.
steel rod.
It's like a beam thing that stops cars from entering a dirt road, sort of like in the forest or like private property, etc. You can unlock it.
A beam, like a barrier.
A barrier.
A
Yeah.
metal barrier.
Yeah, metal barrier sort of thing. A bar. Yeah, this is a bar.
Oh, it's like those things at like um you know, border
yeah,
gates or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah. I guess that would be accurate.
And at railway crossings.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, railway crossings. Those two.
Yeah, but they're more like the swing to side sort of thing. And you can like lock it with a lock, padlock. Yeah, those things. You know what I'm talking about. At that point, because it's the bar is locked, you can't drive past it. You have to get out of the car now. Gyro.
Ooh, yeah.
September says
We'll get out of it.
and like the contract sort of breaks from the car, so it's becomes visible again.
Let's go. Let's go.
And you hear the engine start up again from the summer dude. Drives forward. You guys are running, bolting forward. Meanwhile,
Wait, hold on.
Ryder,
Can I trip him?
you could. Do you have any contract for that?
Is he ahead of us, or are we?
Oh, he is ahead of you. Yeah, he sort of like.
Yeah.
Well, he's kind of on his way to. He's sort of about to take off, essentially.
Yeah. If I could catch up to him.
And he's sort of like, whoa, hey, what are you two here?
Hey, you heard? It's True Faye in there. I'm trying to stop you. If you go there, you will die. Believe me.
Roll lying. And
yes, I am. Subterfuge, if you do not mind.
This would be subterfuge intimidation, I think.
Wouldn't it be manipulation?
Yes, it should be manipulation and subterfuge.
It's manipulation subterfuge. Do you have high intimidation?
No, I don't have any intimidation.
Well, no bonus then. Subterfuge manipulation.
6. Nice.
Oh, well, he's gonna roll as
Ah, das ist eine Spinne.
Exactly, that's what it's gonna roll. 2 successes. Draw. It makes him think a bit.
I hope she get ahead of time. She got time.
Yeah, meanwhile, while he's thinking, she's gonna do a little something sneaky. One,
that's so good.
2,
oh my god! Holy shit, dude! No.
Well, yeah, you don't.
Two more.
You don't quite see what she did, but
I don't. But she got 6 successes.
Yeah, she does something very good, and she runs ahead. I was like, well, wait, no, that doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna ride ahead, and where the hell is my key?
What key?
Did I drop it? Where the hell? What?
Come on, I'll help you.
Dark here. Help, guy! It's so dark here. You got a flashlight or something? You got a phone?
Sorry, dude. My flashlight's got no phone. Wait, no, my phone got no flashlight. It's very dim.
Damn it! And then she should have warned and said, and Ryder, You notice September actually show up on the road. So panting, he's like, oh, oh,
Ah, hello.
right. It's been a long
Welcome.
time. Where have you been? And
Yeah,
what
I'm
is
in places.
this?
This is the plane.
Wait,
Yes.
I know what this is. You can't possibly have. How... Wow. It says. There was a trod here all along, and you opened it.
I don't know about that, but hey, it is a plane and it's cool. By the way,
I recognize this is of similar energies to the one near the in the harbor. Yes. Where's what plane is it? Oh, you doing art, are you? That's very good. But I know there's must
yes,
be a
yes.
trod somewhere.
Have you heard about our Lord and Savior, the plane?
I know, but have you?
Well, let me tell you all about that because you really need to know it.
I need to know what the surge of energy was. Did you cause it? Was it this trod that you just?
What trod is a plane? It's a plane. It's our Lord and Savior, the plane. Let me tell you all about it, and I'm gonna launch into an impromptu sermon.
It might not have been a trod after all. It might just been something else.
Frey, can I give her a sermon?
Yes.
Yes. What do I roll?
Presence and
Can I roll sales pitch?
I suppose you probably have to roll to see if this might be something trod related. Though.
I'm very sorry.
I have to roll for that.
Because I'm trying to make a cult here, you know.
Oh, she's pretty good at occult stuff as well, but that's 0. She doesn't really understand. She thought it might have been a trod, but she's not 100% sure it is a trod. But she's wondering what that surge of energy was. And now you're gonna do your sermon. It's a dice pool of presence, expression.
Is this for me?
Yes.
Okay. Can it not be persuasion? No, I guess it can't.
Expression. This is
Okay,
you
expression
being,
and present.
yes.
So I have no expression. So
Oh well, you probably have to hire someone to do your preaching for you.
would empathy work?
No. Depends
No.
on. And if you want to do an improv speech or like a sermon, then it's expression. I'm afraid.
All right, expression. Then it's only 2 dice.
Okay. What's a cat? Oh.
What's up?
He's drawing a cat. It's adorable. One success.
Nailed him.
Well, she seems slightly concerned and says, "How long have you been in the hedge?" I'm curious. I'm curious. Or like, how long did it feel like?
I don't know. I haven't really thought about it. But hey, would you like to donate your personal belongings to the to the Church of the Great Plain?
No.
It's a small donation. It's only a small donation of your most prized
At this point,
of your most prized possessions.
At this point, Abba, Abba, actually, Gyro, you're noticing more people starting to show up on the dirt road. Like, oh, what's going on here?
Well, see ya.
Like, where the hell is my key? You see that?
I'm just gonna walk away
Motorcycle.
slowly and bolt.
It's probably around here somewhere where the glamour was. You hear, like, in the crowd.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave before the crowd starts
Noticing.
forming. Yep.
And then Gyro Pennington shows up, and you see Ryder there.
Oh, hello. Been a while.
Ryder is like blabbering away. Talking nonsense
September
to me.
just seems annoyed and is like,
Oh,
yes,
September.
yes. September, she's like, she's seen this stuff before. She knows that this is probably some sort of hedge madness that you have to deal. But she's being very, like, understanding though. She's like, yes, of course, the plane of the cult of the plane, you said, or the church of the plane, yes.
The church of the plane.
Ah.
Yes.
What is going on here?
And she sort of whispers to you, like, yes, come here. Come here.
What is?
Now, she sort of whispers, now we need to be very sensitive about this. Your friend here is suffering from some form of hedge-related malady. Maybe some sort of madness. So you need to be understanding, and we need to guide him through it, all right?
Can I possibly like draw the glamour from the plane to do magic tricks and stuff?
I mean, you're
Like-
literally connected to the hedge right now. Like,
So can I summon stuff in from the hedge?
or you could probably like try. I guess you could like.
Where's all the glamour?
Anything that has a weird roll, I'm all for it.
What is this? What that?
And you see the massive, sort of like artsy looking scrap gate.
Ah, a
thing.
newcomer! Behold, the plane! And like I make grand gestures towards the hideous structure, and
Yeah.
hopefully like try to make some fireworks or something like that. like-
Oh,
I try to use glamour to do
Don't-
that.
yeah. I'll say you can use the excess glamour that you literally tapped into as the chart was forming
Yes.
to do some
Wait.
shenanigans.
As he does the fireworks thing, I was like, "No, Ryder, you need to stop. You're gonna attract attention, unwanted attention."
And as you say that, you see some you see something poke out of the gate. There's some hobgoblins who are like, "Hello, is this a bad time?
Very bad time.
We were thinking this is a good spot to make goblin market."
No. No.
Yes.
Ah!
You need to bring offerings.
Offering?
Bring offerings. Many offerings.
You
Food,
you live-
money, oil.
We
Bring
trade.
offering for the plane.
We do. We get trade.
Yes. You
Wait,
get
hold
trade and you get magic.
Oh,
Bring
yeah,
offering.
right.
Bring
He
it fast.
sort of like pulls out a cart from inside the hedge, and you see him like appearing out of from the portal, and you're now realizing what this is. This is a trod that's formed inside your safe house.
A troll? A what?
A permanent
trod.
gate directly connected to the hedge.
Holy fucking shit. Ryder, you do realize every fucking true fate in existence now knows where we are.
And you see some some caravan guards sort of following the merchant as well.
Wait, stop. No goblin markets here.
Goblin market now.
No, look, this is different from the hedge. The moment you make it here, this is the moment you risk everything.
Think.
Wait, what was that
We
rule about
know.
like sanctity and stuff?
Will no not
Like-
show. Not first time a goblin market make.
If you get caught, it's gonna end badly for you.
No.
You do know that, right?
Yes.
And you still sure you want to do this?
Yes. Profit.
Especially when a lot of people are heading this way. Specifically,
more customers.
not just customers,
What?
bad things. Let me explain to you how this world.
More merchants come out of the gate. This place to make goblin market.
No. Let me explain to you the problem with a lot of people heading here. The more attention you get,
Yeah, it's
the more
starting to get out of
unwanted.
control. Starting to get out of control at this point. As there's like 5 merchants sort of popping out of the gate at this point. Yeah.
You get more unwanted attention, and then
Starting to
True
set-
Fear will come here,
Starting to set
and that
up
market will
tents.
crash.
They're starting
This
to
market will immediately crash.
They're starting-
Believe me, you don't want to set it up here.
Hey! No tents near the runway. No
set-
tents near the runway.
They move out of the way. And there's time. There's all kinds of creatures sort of like setting up here.
Yes,
Pure
yes.
chaos,
Leave your
and I
offering
hate
over
it.
there. Yes.
There's one leaving a gold coin on the thing, and one leaving an apple, one leaving a shoe filled with recently captured, filled with pixie wings. There's a lot of junk being put there as well.
September.
A silver spoon, etc. She's just sort of like, aha.
Is this even allowed?
Technically,
How?
but this we need to establish some rules here. She says.
We
I
do.
need to contact the other courts. We need to establish a basis of secrecy here. Luckily, there's not many people that know about this place. And behind you, you see the entire group of people showing up like, oh yes, this is where the glamour comes.
Yeah,
Oh
a
look,
lot of people now know.
hobgoblins! They're making a market here. Awesome.
Yeah, no, this is a bad idea.
Oh, it's like the winter market, but early. And these like changelings are starting to swarm in as well. It's like about 15 of them.
These are woods, right?
What's that?
We're in the middle of woods, aren't we?
You're basically surrounded by forest.
Yeah.
So this is
Yeah.
probably the best
September.
case scenario.
You ever dealt with teenagers or kids?
Tell me about it.
Yeah. Do you know how they can, be very curious about what goes on?
I don't think the mortals
forests?
I don't think the mortals smelt what we smelt.
They wouldn't have smelt what we smelt, but they will be, there will be
Well,
the type that likes to explore a lot.
We chose this spot for a reason. Not many people show up here.
Well, let's hope we don't get as much unwanted attention.
Well, it's starting to show. The goblins are starting to set up a market here now. Ready
right.
to make new market law.
Hold on. Stop. Everyone. Pay attention.
There's like 2 people maybe paying attention to you. The rest are ignoring you.
Those who are setting up markets here, everything here will be chaotic. Your profits might not turn out as well as it would have if you've listened. Good. Now,
Right?
you are setting up a market way too early.
No.
The courts need to speak on this. Once the courts speak on this, a lot more people know where you are.
Hey,
More
what does the
profit.
court have to do with this?
More profit, exactly. So,
Hold on,
Yeah,
Dave.
if-
Hey, you. What does the courts have to do with this? The court didn't set up this fraud.
didn't, but they do control this plane of existence.
What?
Oh, the courts control this plane of existence, do they? Oh,
The entire
I think
market
there are
laughs
some
at
people
that.
that will. I think some
I
people
mean,
will take
you
problem with
read-
that.
Even
Do you really-
like September giggles a little bit at that. Like no, we don't.
They don't control it, but
We don't
it's
control
better.
anything. We just try to survive here.
But it would be better if there's order.
Sure, but
Yes, there is order. There is the
There is
order
not.
of the plane. Look, look, and he points to the plane and makes more firework.
well, we really ought to pledge at least some, make some pledges here to ensure that there's some order about, so they don't go around
Yep.
causing ruckus in nearby people, humans and such. But
Mortals are not very kind to face, so I might as
well,
well.
it's not that. It's more like it will cause a panic, and we don't want attention.
That too.
And there's a big circus
The mo-
tent being set up as well next to
The moment that order is destroyed, the panic will start, and no more profits. Do you really want that?
Who are you talking to right now? You're sort of talking to the air right at this point. There's no one really paying attention, unless you can roll a really high, sort of like check.
Do you mind telling them that, September? I'm not very good with words.
Just you're gonna have a very difficult time controlling all these hobgoblins, my friend. We just
This
need
is
to-
why I should have burnt them. Oh wait, I know. I still need the spring coat. Help.
You're being very aggressive right now. We don't want to upset the hobgoblins either. We need. They're
Chaos
just here. They're just here because
is
they think
annoying.
they want to sell stuff. And they found the cool.
I don't
place.
know.
How did they get here anyway? I wonder. So quickly.
Well, thank our friend here.
Are the
where-
hobgoblins just appearing out of the, out of the run?
Yeah, out of the trod, yeah.
This doesn't make sense at all, and I hate it.
What was the landscape like in the hedge, in this place, like nearby? September asks Ryder.
What? What do you mean?
Like, what was the local area? Is there any landmarks or such in the hedge around here?
The hedge?
Yes.
Nah, yeah. I think it's just the same.
Just the same. I want to take a look, though. Just a moment. She sort of pops inside the trod, and also out pops Lady Dewdrop and Hans. Like, oh, hello. Fancy
Hello,
meeting
yeah.
you here. We just sort of popped by
Look.
because apparently someone has been clearing out parts of the hedge, so it's more open here.
Yep,
We didn't
good
really
luck.
find. We didn't really find what we were looking for. Someone seemed to have moved your friend from the morgue.
Yeah, I found out about that recently. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, but while we were gone and realized that that venture was for naught, we did explore the hedge a bit and we found some goods. And apparently this is this new Trod here. Where are we?
Where our motley was
I've never really been here
once.
before.
Well, Ryder's gonna get himself killed, so we might as well
right.
leave.
In spectacular fashion.
Of course.
No, you're gonna die in a dump.
Oh yeah, speaking of fashion, Ryder's swagging.
He's got a pirate's costume right now. Yeah, Ryder
It's not a
has
costume. This is authentic.
he's got a pirate outfit, like an actual. It looks very well made.
Weird.
Like it's got a red coat and a big hat and with a feather plumage. It's probably like 1700 gentleman attire.
What did he do?
Oh, wow, I traded.
Who did he trade with? What did he trade, and what for?
Well, I would not. I would rather not, like, I would rather not divulge the details of my dealings with anybody. Gotta keep some trade secrets.
Oh, too much for me helping you escape that fucking hook man, didn't I? Wait, was it the hook man or was it? Well, our fucking owner. I forgot his
What?
name. Damn it.
Uh,
The
don't
true
really
way we were
remember
stuck.
getting rescued.
All right. Yes. Sure.
Anyways,
can
do you
do
have
that.
offerings for the plane? Would you like to make offerings? The plane like motor oil?
Ryder?
At this point,
Yes.
without even paying attention, you're now in a goblin market, essentially.
Oh, fantastic.
Ah,
We need to leave.
It's not really.
uh,
It's not
no.
really. It's not really like the
Why would
goblin.
we?
It's not like really like the goblin market in the hedge. It's more. It's a mundane one, but they have their goods laid out in tents, and it's like
Yeah,
it's like a Renaissance fair sort of thing. But if you pay attention, the merchants are more than they seem.
Right now, would Gyro?
How was
Gyro's
the
about to die the
offering
most.
pile looking?
Oh, it looking like a. There's some candles there. There's some food and such. People seem to be copying what the others are doing because that seems to be like, oh yeah, that seems like maybe that's market law. So they don't really some people don't really understand why they're doing it, but they're like doing it anyway because other people are doing
They
it.
think this is a market. This is a fucking religious cult of stronghold.
Yeah, and there's now there's some pig guards sort of like with armor and stuff sort of walk up to riders like, you make market, Trod? Ask question mark sort of thing.
Yes.
Make deal with you. We protect market. We take little bit because we come with merchant. Yes?
You take payment from who?
We take a little bit profit.
Ah. How about this? You protect the market and the plane, but especially the plane, and in return, you do not need to make offerings to the plane.
Let's pay. Let's take. Let's no give in. Go here. No give to there when we enter.
To plane, yes.
Food as well.
So you are exempt from plane tax if you protect the plane and the market.
This and free food.
Mm. You get a portion of the donated food. How about that?
Ah, yes, deals.
Deal.
Good deals. And now the sort of like now you have basically you are now essentially the founder of a
The
market.
king.
You're now essentially a founder of a goblin market.
Oh yeah. End up slacking.
Gain a special merit. Let's see, where is it? Merchant. Let's see here. World of Darkness. Changeling Glass. I think it's called like hedge. Oh wait, I think I have it here. So I'll get into the details later, but essentially you get you basically are a merchant now, a goblin merchant.
I'm a goblin merchant
Yeah, in a way.
without the goblin part. Yeah.
Yeah. So basically you can. Goblins will instinctively know that you are associated with goblin markets and stuff. So they will like you better, in a way. They'll like you more. And you get special privileges in goblin markets. But you are essentially... You get to make goblin law here. A market law.
Goblin law.
You get to make market law.
Nice. Can I just make them willy-nilly, or is there restrictions?
Well, you of course have to follow the basic market laws, but you can make your own specific ones for this market.
So no violence.
All right.
yeah.
So I guess like. Yeah. So like the plane is a big thing, right? So all of the laws specific to this market would be mostly revolve around the plane. Like you have
Yeah.
to give offerings to it and like revere it, and have plane imagery on your tents and stuff. You know, that kind of.
Yeah, imagery stuff. So like maybe like a little toy plane sort of a thing hanging.
Yes, and you have to fly plane flags.
Really like flags. This is going to turn into Porco Rosso anime.
I heart planes. You have to have I heart plane planes on your shirt.
Ah, yes, need to make plane merch.
Oh, that's right. I can sell plane merch. I can sell plane merch and like make profits.
Ah, yes.
You know, aside from the market profits.
Of course.
Actually,
What
I
would
think
you
this
sell?
market will be like different from most goblin markets because it does not like you do not have to pay a portion of your profits, but you have to make offering to the plane.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like no tax, but yes, plane offering.
There we go.
So it is kind of tax, but it's a bit different.
There we go. Got a perfect image for that on in the game. There we go. Look in the sort of like handout thing. Are you gonna sell Porco Rosso merch? And then people are gonna watch Porco Rosso the movie. Because it's about planes and
Yes.
a pig. I haven't actually seen that movie. I should probably do that. Oh yes. Back to the Hollow. Actually, let's see.
Yay!
Yay! Let's see what's going on there. What is Magnus doing in the Hollow?
Well, is there anything interesting going on?
Yeah, you sort of wake up to... Okay, I'll say, what would you doing? What would you have been doing for a long time? Sleeping? Yeah, so you wake up and you're about to go take breakfast, sort of thing, and like noticing that the entire kitchen is burnt down.
I'm going to go see if I can find O'Sullivan.
Yeah, you find O'Sullivan outside, and he seems to be slumped down on the ground near a pile of ashes in the garden.
I'm going to walk up to him, like sleepily say, I think I'm pretty good at doing a sleepy impression right now. What happened?
Aggressive species.
And you notice that
Can
it's
I
got
roll sense motive against this?
yeah, you notice it's got blood sort of like trailing off from his eyes.
Are you alright?
Woodrow's dead.
Say again.
Woodrow's fucking dead!
Out of character. Who was that again?
That was his hedge mount sort of thing.
Oh.
And he's noticed a pile of ashes and
Well, how did that go down? I'm sorry, I slept very heavily.
I made a torch. And to torch the plant out. And torches and vampires don't mix well.
Did you not know that?
Well, what else would you fight a plant with?
there was an invasive
Um,
species. Yeah, he's...
Honestly, I have no idea. I'm not a garden person. Well, my condolences.
Thanks. I turn back to watering the sapling.
Actually, on that note, what happened? Was that also what happened to the kitchen?
Yes.
Have you got any way for me to get food? I'm hungry.
I have absolutely no idea.
Well, then I'm going to try look for a way back to the real world. Food.
Well, you
Ish
notice
stuff.
there's lots of goblin fruits growing here. There's an entire garden.
Can I try to find a goblin fruit that is at least kind of harmless?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to nom a goblin fruit.
Yeah, well, they're all like set up in a way that it seems to be, a garden. It's like all properly trimmed and properly organized and very structured. Let's see here. What goblin fruits do you find? That's really tasty, really delicious. Let's see here. List of goblin fruits. See a really delicious one here. That's probably common. Like what sort of vegetable or something would Magnus find appealing?
An eggplant.
Eggplant? Alright.
Yes.
So a gourd. Let's see here.
Or a cucumber.
Let's see here.
Or if it can also be fruit, then a banana.
Berry, bubblegum, pit moss, never know. Hungry grass, no. Choclum. No. Serpent gourd. Ah. Oh no. No. A lot of these are very dangerous, so I'm just trying to find a harmless one.
Well, thank you, I guess.
Let's see here. Orange. I found it. Orange. Alright, so basically you see this this bush, and there's some like orange looking like American football shaped fruits.
Intriguing.
Yeah. And they smell citrusy and
I'm going to grab one and bite down on it.
yeah. Still tastes like orange shell, like the shell. So okay, so you well, it actually tastes delicious, and you feel filled with happy and like, oh man, this is delicious. Also, you're drunk. But you don't notice that you're drunk. That was a really tasty fruit. You could still go for another though. So you have like there's a bunch of them you're going.
I'm going to eat some more of them, and then I'm going to pick some and bring them to Christoph.
Yeah, nice.
So Sullivan.
As you eat like 2 more. And basically you've now consumed the equivalent of 3 shots of alcohol.
Oh, that doesn't tell me anything.
3 shots of strong alcohol.
I have no idea how that works.
Basically you're drunk as hell.
Do I barf all over the place?
Not necessarily, but you're feeling
Okay.
you're really happy, and you're really
Alright.
really sociable. Extremely.
I'm going to go to O'Sullivan and give him a hug.
Yes, you hug O'Sullivan. O'Sullivan, you feel hugged.
I look back.
Roll self-control
Only self-control,
and conscience.
right?
You might also become drunk after this, by the way. If you roll
I
bad.
guess.
Come on. Oh yeah.
Nothing.
You take a bite on Magnus. Magnus, you feel like you're in complete ecstasy as you're being showered down on by this vampire, and basically you feel like you're on like you're having the greatest time ever. And super
That's
happy.
amazing.
You're super high essentially. And you start drooling.
Okay.
And also, Sullivan, now you're drunk. And regain 3 blood points.
Very good.
You are also drunk, like you've had hard liquor. For the first time in
So
forever.
just like
That was
in the tavern.
absolutely delicious. And also you're feeling high.
Ugh.
So now there's a bunch of drunk and high a vampire and the changeling just rolling around on the grass.
This is a great place.
What place?
This one.
Ah,
Absolutely loving it.
Lyra.
Oh, thanks to you.
I see. I tear out some grass and put it in my mouth.
What do you take?
Some grass.
Some grass.
I
And
see.
eat it.
It's good.
That doesn't taste good. Spit it out. I'll be right back, though. Pause for a slight moment because I need to go to the bathroom.
Amazing.
Oh man. And yeah, now I'm back. So you
It's good.
two are high as hell.
Hello.
And who would stumble upon you but Ike, who's looking down at that.
Oh shit.
And he looks at the Coco Ranch fruits. And he's like, why not? And he sort of takes a bite as well out of the Coco Ranch. And he's also drunk as hell. Yeah.
Is he still standing?
I bet you drank 10 of these. Says,
Is he
Ike.
still standing?
Yes, actually.
I'm worming over to his leg. Like how a worm moves. Am I at his leg?
Yes.
I bite his leg.
I slapped you in the face.
And then he's sort of like, as well.
I tried to slap O'Sullivan's face.
You slap his face. Gain another 3 blood points. You know, you guys are the worst.
I'm not a sausage.
No, you're not.
Oh god!
No, you're not.
Is there some kind of slope here?
I wouldn't know.
No.
And then Payoff shows up as well. What are you kids doing over it? You got that Coke Ranch drink. Alright.
I try to throw the fruit in his mouth.
I rolled dexterity weaponry.
Disadvantage or something?
Okay, it's improvised weapons.
He's bloody drunk.
Oh yes, -1 to attack because of
Alright, minus
because you're Irish as well,
Dexterity
so it's not that terrible.
8. I get 5.
I roll 5 dice. See if you hit his mouth as he's saying something. He's about to say something, and you like throw the Coco Ranch right into his mouth, and it's like go. Roll yip. Hey, uppy. All right. And he starts laughing as well.
Fruit.
The kitchen's bust, but the best time to drink. Just fucking squirming on the ground.
Uh,
So what emotion would this be? This would be joy.
definitely.
So, let's see here. Magnus, you can roll to harvest glamour if you like.
I would like to.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Also, you gain 1 glamour from eating a goblin. Actually, 1, 2, 3 because of eating 3 goblin fruits. 3 glamour.
Alright then.
I worm my way over to the the garden hose. Where you attach the garden hose to the water
Yeah.
thing.
Yes.
I lay face up on it, under it, and I just open the water on myself.
To drink the water,
No, I just open it on myself.
cooling off a little bit.
Yes. I also make the sounds while it's running on my face.
Is laughing. PF is laughing, and Ike is laughing as well.
I'm also laughing.
It's a bit of revelry. Haven't really been doing any revelry at all. But now, this is a great time. Alright. So you guys eventually fall asleep, I'll say.
Yay! I sleep again.
And now neuromancy time. So you're all sharing the same dream now. And you wake up like, oh, right. You little echoey sort of thing. Not you, but the person in the hollow, piece of people in the hollow. I'll say, meanwhile, as you guys wake in the dream, I'll go back to Gyro and Ryder. There's one merchant selling fish. Ah, farf.
You know, I was expecting more. I'm very disappointed, especially New Rider. And Jar's gonna walk.
What did I do?
I know, you told me. What did you do?
Oh, I made a contract with a plane, and I made a trot, and I made a market. Yeah, yeah. Actually, I did a lot of stuff. Oh, that's kind of cool.
And tell me, how does this help the group?
Well, you can be part of the market.
Ah, join the market and get nothing.
No,
You not
actually,
have skill. You have maybe something to sell? No?
yes.
Not one bit.
Ooh. Can I? Ryder's gonna try and like make goblin fruits grow around the plane.
Actually, stop right there.
Criminal scum.
You want some?
You
Yep.
can't read minds
Yes, you can't read minds.
unless you
We're
have
just
a
gonna try to
contract.
do that. Is there a contract for that?
Maybe.
I think there is.
You know what? No, I'm not even gonna stop you. Just gonna get up.
Yeah, like
Hey.
Gyro's gonna say something about how is this gonna help the group, and Ryder kind of thinks about it for a second, and then his eyes like light up, and he's, "Ooh, I got an idea."
What do you plan to do?
Well, you have done some good for the plane. Maybe it'll grant you some sort of bounty.
Well, I'm gonna go back.
Okay,
to...
so I'm gonna try and use a combination of the excess, like I'm gonna try to tap into the glamour around the plane, as well as use my own glamour to try and make like goblin fruit trees spring up around the plane.
What do you trade in exchange?
Glamour, lots of it.
You're giving it glamour for it to give you something.
Yes. I like tapping into the excess glamour to help with that, if there's any.
Yeah. Yes. Roll wit and manipulation.
Mm-hmm. So what's going on right now?
Got 2 successes.
I'll say you actually feel that something has awakened in this plane, actually. And it hears your trade offer, and it is decided to grant you a single tree.
Nice.
Now, how would this tree look?
How about something like a radio tower? I don't know, something plane related.
Well, it's grows out of the ground near the gate.
Or is it gonna be abstract modern art?
More abstract modern art grows out of the ground.
I guess.
And yeah. Let's see here. What
Ooh,
fruit?
ooh, and the fruits are gonna be like oil canisters, and they're gonna taste like oil. Yeah, and if you put them into your cars, like the cars go insane. Ah, yeah, that should be a thing.
Idea. So you
And
can
if you
become an
eat
oil
it, you get
merchant.
glamour, but it tastes really shit because it's literally motor oil.
Oh yes. I like that idea actually. So you'll become a gas station essentially. Actually, what
The
I'll say,
holy gas station.
what I'll say is that there's a gas station that sort of like grows out of the ground. It's like not a gas
Oh my
station
God.
itself. It's more like a the gas like the pump itself sort of grows out of the ground.
Yeah.
And it starts blinking. Like it's powered.
Yeah.
So you have a gasoline of some sort.
I have gasoline. I have fuel.
Gasoline. This is gonna become some sort of Mad Max weird cult.
I'm not opposed to that.
Mm-hmm. Is
Oh,
there a way we
yes.
could go back to our hollow?
Yes, you could just go through the hedge.
I could.
Oh man.
I wonder if Chufe would be attracted to this, or would they just not bother?
Probably one or two. But you wouldn't know
One.
if they're here or not.
Yeah, I wouldn't. You know.
There might be huntsmen in here right now, and you wouldn't know about it.
And that is a problem.
Are there any hedge law about markets that are just like anything about no violence?
Yeah. Well,
Like,
if
something for
they start shit, then they would get beaten the shit out of. Probably like branded and murdered and hung and whatever.
so market justice.
Yeah.
So
So they
there's like
the market
justice in market.
like if you mess with one of the marketers, they will all team up and beat the shit out of you essentially.
Noise.
So they don't like when people mess with one of their own essentially.
If you have this under control, that's all. But for now,
Alright.
you need to understand. We have to start working on ourselves.
So I say, for brevity's sake, the market itself goes rather well this first evening, and you gain some earnings actually. Some
A
earnings.
few memories, goals.
Yeah. You gain a few like what should I give? You get a few minor baubles, like a chest full of like baubles. It's given to a rider. And yeah. Essentially this is money in a way. So you gain like
Money.
you gain like resources too. For this chest is worth resources too, essentially. For every market, I'll say for every market cycle, you have access to resources too, for a week afterwards. Essentially, no. I'll say you have access to resources too for when you're dealing with changelings and like hedge stuff. So but normal people wouldn't understand what this is. So you can use your earnings from Goblin Markets stuff. So you have a sense of income now. You have a certain income now,
Woo.
stable income.
I'm an entrepreneur.
Yeah. And yeah.
Hey, I have a job now.
You do. And the market eventually packs up after the dawn breaks and people are starting to show up. Like, see you next market cycle. By the way, Ryder, does anyone here want to trade anything before the market pops up?
I'm not in the market.
Okay, before that,
Good
I'll
question.
I wanna buy followers.
You wanna buy retainers and such?
Yes. To
Okay.
take care of the plain cold.
Okay, so slaves.
Basically, yes.
Servants. They're paid, okay? I pay them in food.
Well, you do have, but they're not technically your servant. It's more like the guardsmen are.
Yes.
But you need your personal retinue, I guess.
No, I want like, because the market comes and goes, right? But the plane needs to be maintained
Oh,
year round.
you need some
So
like.
that's what I want.
I see.
Yeah.
Alright, let's just see here. That makes sense to me. So, I guess some hired maybe mercenaries or something like that? Cheap mercenaries? Like, do you want numbers or do you want quality?
Numbers.
Numbers. All right.
Yes.
So,
Because that's just more funny.
you meet a really intrepid merchant, and he's selling hobgoblins, like gremlins. You see, like
Gremlins.
couple of
Yes.
them, like couple of them in cages, couple of them sort of like some of the cages are marked like like some of them marked for like laborers. Some of them are marked as different occupations, I suppose, that they've been trained for. Ah, welcome. I see. I understand that you are the founder of this new market. And you see this
Why, yes, I am.
cloaked individual sort of like sitting down at a table at the stall, and there's lots of cages behind him. Be you interested in servants, or perhaps creatures of other kinds? I have several other species here.
I
You
am
see-
interested in cheap labor. As cheap as they come.
Very well. But you have to understand that some of them might be a little unruly. They're not completely trained yet, but they'll be cheap, of course.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah. I run a bit of a religious cult here. That shouldn't be a problem.
Very good. You understand that these poor gremlins, they wouldn't have a home otherwise if I didn't sell them here. They would have to be put down, God forbid. There's so many of them out there, you understand. They cause a bit
Oh,
of trouble.
no. We can't have that.
No, of course not. No, we couldn't have that. They're like cats. They're everywhere. They eat the local wildlife and disrupt things. But do be careful when handling them. Every cage comes with a whistle, and these have been trained to understand this one whistle. Now, these hobgoblins, there's a good 10 of them here. I think they will be, let's say... What do you have to offer? Let me see. Perhaps some memories or some of your knowledge. Or do you have raw goods you want to trade?
Oh, I have plenty of raw goods.
Oh,
Right.
actually, I'm very interested in some goods from the Iron World. Do you have anything? Any bulk goods?
We
from
can
this
arrange
place?
that.
Ah, yes, very good.
I do believe we can arrange that. What exactly are you looking for?
Actually, I'm looking for things made of iron. Things made of iron. Iron. Scrap metal.
Okay.
Iron. My throat's a bit, iron. Throat. I'm looking for that.
All right.
Just to murder someone.
Well, we might have that in stock actually. There should be some in the hangar. Let me go. Yes, I will go check on inventory.
Yes. All right. Actually, I have written down here a lot of stuff that you have in the hangar. I wrote it down on my phone, which is very good. Let's see here. What should I call it? What was the app called again? Mindly. There we go. Safe house, hangar, pile of organized things. Let's see, we got boxes of semi-usable nails. We got lumber. We got 12 foot of galvanized steel roofing. 100 meters of bags, cans of water-resistant what? Paint. Yeah, that was right. And we got scrap as well. We got scrap here. We got pile of butcher chainmail. We got a single Civil War sword blade. We got a steam tractor, copper piping, pressure cooker. We got empty brass shells.
When did you write down all of this?
Oh, when I was sort of in bed, doing nothing. I can see at the plane rig. It's a very useful little app. Basically, it's a mind map sort of thing. You can connect different things with different things like bubbles. It's cool. It's called Mindly. And anyway, yeah, that's a lot of the stuff you have there.
Yeah. I can trade that to the merchant, right?
Do you want to trade all that? Or do you want to?
Well, I'm gonna borrow with him.
So you can probably get more boxes of stuff, people. I mean, hobgoblins. All right. So, how do you transport this? Or would you like call them over or something?
Yes.
Oh, this is gonna be like what is called like garage wars. What is called like? Oh yes, in this here we got
Oh, it's like a warehouse
a
cell.
warehouse sale. Yeah. So you call him over and he's like, oh yes, well, I'm on my way. And see like one of the bodyguards standing near his shop guarding. Ah yes, very interesting structure here. Is it some form of fortress?
No, just shelter.
Ah, very, very, very good, very good. Very big shelter.
Anyways, here are the goods. Yes, so
Ooh.
this is the iron that you wanted, but we also have copper and steel is an alloy of iron. You might know about it.
Oh, but this is all this might be very useful to trade as well. I would want. How about lumber as well? Like, yes. There's also 2 wagon wheels as well in there, the lumber pile. Actually, this is very useful. All of this. I can afford to. How about 2 cages of hobgoblins for it?
That is how much? 20 goblins?
Yes.
For all of this?
Yes. Yes.
No. All right. I'm gonna borrow with him. Because I have like sales pitch and stuff.
Yeah.
All right. Yes. How about 2 cages of goblins and a couple of trained ones? Yes.
I can part with
because-
that. Yes, I believe I can part with that. Roll
Yes.
actually roll with the roll. Yes, indeed, very good. They do grow on trees
archery.
almost. Roll me. What's the sale pitch attribute? Is it
It's persuasion.
persuasion and
Manipulation.
manipulation? Yeah. Yes, very interesting.
And the sales pitch specialization is
Plus
just
1.
1 dice,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Hey, Frey.
Yeet.
I'm gonna have to go right now.
Okay. One,
Hope you-
2, 3, 4.
Hope it's fine.
It is. Come on, come on.
All right.
Oh, that's
You
5
guys enjoy.
successes.
Take care.
6
See ya.
successes. See ya.
The 6 successes. Damn. Bye, Albert.
He's seeing all this stuff, and he's like, "Yes, I believe that we can come to an arrangement. Yes, very good. I can shake on that. Yes."
And then I get to handpick the best servants, right?
Of course, of course. Of course, only the ones, they all need a lovely home, of course. Now, let us return to to the stand, and we can get the details down. Yes, write down the contract and all that good stuff. All right. As you sort of go back, and you get to handpick some nice. So I'll say you get. Let's see here, merits. Changeling. Changeling the Lost. Merit. Okay. Let's see here. Slave.
Don't call them slaves. They're indentured servants.
You're worse than Wumble.
If you purchase an untrained slave with the intention of training it yourself, this is an immediate clarity 2 breaking point. Yes.
Clarity?
So yeah,
Is it finally my turn?
yeah, it's your turn. So roll 2 dice of clarity.
Hey.
Only 2 dice. This is actually a clarity 2 breaking point. This is a dangerous one.
Is that good?
You succeed, actually. Yeah.
Do I reroll a dice?
No, I don't have to do that. You're fine.
All right.
So essentially,
Yes, in my mind, this is, I'm saving these from certain death and like upholding my end of the deal.
so you have basically a lot of slaves. You might actually need to get someone to look out so they don't escape. Now, my friend, I must warn you, some of these will try to escape if you're not careful. So you need to find somewhere safe for them to a safe learning environment for them. Where they will feel at home and wouldn't want to escape.
I can probably, yes, the hangar will probably do it. It's a big place. There's lots of space, and there's a lot of room for improvements. So yes, they should feel at home.
All right, so so you have a bunch of .2 slaves, and a bunch.
Is that good?
Yeah, the .2 slaves are like relatively simple-minded. They are the hobgoblins that are not trained that well. But you have also a bunch You also have a bunch of .4 slaves, who are like the trained ones, which are
Well, those ones will like help keep the others in line, right?
yeah.
That's how it works.
Yeah. So I'll say you have 15.2 slaves.
Oh,
Just keep that in mind. We probably need to yeah. We probably need a sheet for this. Anyway, we'll work out the detail for this after the session. Meanwhile, back to the dreaming. So you wake up.
Are we not playing Changing the Dreaming?
You're dreaming in Chester. You wake up in a dream. And yes, the dream itself is shared among you two.
Just the two of us or also the other two?
Also the other two. All four, actually.
Okay.
I hear like little echoey stuff going on. Of pay up, echoing.
Does me being under water change anything for me?
Well, you're like dripping from your face.
I step back from O'Sullivan because he's wet.
Alright, bro.
I look around.
Well, it's let's see here. It's how should I do? What would be the most like basic dream for each of you?
A grave.
Grave. How about the Magnus?
A pillow.
So you're in a massive grave filled with pillows. And,
Awesome.
and there's also apple trees growing inside it.
Are they crimson red apples?
Yeah, there's quite a bit of variety of apples. Because this is Payup's part of the dream. Apples.
And what is Ike's part of a dream?
You're not sure.
Okay. Where is Ike?
He's there as well, looking around. Ooh. Hello.
Knock, knock, knocking on heaven's door.
Be right back.
Lägesrapport innan jag går in.
Lägesrapporter.
Läge.
Alright, I'm back.
It's good.
Welcome back.
Alright, so pillow-filled grave. Massive grave. And there's like just raining pillows as well. And feathers. There's also yarn balls as well. Bouncing around. Yay! Now, Payup sort of begins harvesting all the apples by shaking the tree. and they all seem to fall down neatly in a bag that just sort of appeared, in a basket sort of thing.
Are we in full control of ourselves?
Yes.
I try to imagine the tablet that I found.
Tablet that you found.
Yes, the underwater tablet.
Yes, very good. I'll have to make it a little more difficult for you because you are not technically a changeling. So, let's see. What would the role be for you? Let's say, occult manipulation.
Yes.
Occult manipulation difficulty 10.
Alright. I can roll the 4 dice.
So sometimes you might be able to manipulate a dream or so, but most likely no. But you might be lucky. Oh yeah.
Fuck yes.
You managed to summon the tablet in your hand. Right there.
Can I read it?
Well, you don't understand what it says, but you see the letters right there.
Right.
You remember how it looked, but you don't know what they are.
Hey guys, could you come over
What up?
here for a second?
I'm going to roll over to him. Like roll through the pillows over to him.
Is everyone gathered around me right
Weird.
now?
Roll weird manipulation empathy.
Me?
Yeah.
Manipulation is a 1, empathy is a -1, weird is a 1, that's a 1. Give me a die. It's a 5.
You torpedo through the pillows instead, and then
Yay!
and you bump into him, knocking him over.
I nuzzle into him.
Float around. Payep sort of like walks over like and it's like actually twice the size as it normally is.
I keep the tablet out in front of me. Can you read this?
I'm going to take a look. If I can.
Yeah. It looks like Firelord is not showing up.
Shame.
Shame.
In his shame, we shall rename him Water Lady.
Exactly.
Ah, yes.
Water Queen.
Classy.
Water Princess.
Music makes violence classy.
Yes. So like the first line of it looks like this.
I feel like I know these symbols. It's actually giving me a headache looking at them. I'm going to stop looking at them.
Why in real life?
Yes.
Well, where do you think they're coming from? Like out of character, like
I actually have no idea. But I think I know them. And looking at them gives me a headache, so I'm not going to look at them further.
all right. Roll occult and intelligence.
That is a -3 to a 2. So 1 die again. Wink.
Oh. You
Nice.
recognize one.
Yay!
Here we go.
Oh, what is it? Oof. Well, it's something about fate, methinks.
Hmm.
Good.
You have no idea where you're getting this information from. But it's sort of
Why is there a weird pig pilot on the big screen?
because he thinks you're okay. You're gonna be all fine.
Okay. Amazing.
And which one of these is the fate?
Look in Motley.
No, I mean, I ask him.
That one. I point at the one that it is.
I squint at the other letters. Or words.
Yeah, you do. You successfully squint at them. Of course, I'm being a meme.
I try to discern information with my squinted eyes from the letters.
All right.
Words.
All right. I'm joking mostly. Okay, let's roll a occult intelligence again.
Right. Cool. 3. Yay.
Single success.
Yes.
All right. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's see. Death space. You understand another part. And this one is this.
Oh.
I mean, you've studied some stories before.
Where exactly is that?
You're looking at the one of the. Looking at this, it's starting to make some sense to you.
But that isn't in the image you sent us.
Oh, it isn't.
No.
Genuinely isn't.
But you keep reading down and further down. It's not only those letters. It's the entire tablet is filled with letters. And I'll show you exactly how it looks. Let me see here. Aha, there it is. Fate, where's Fate at? Ah, there it is. This is the same as this one? Yes, it is. Very good. Here.
Holy mother of Jesus.
Wow.
I feel like the incognito are easier to decipher than this.
Yeah, you're getting a headache looking at it.
Right. I put down the tablet on a pillow and just massage my eyes a bit.
They don't break. Luckily.
Right. I look around for Ike because he hasn't made any noises lately.
Let's see here. One moment. I must. Thank you. Thank you for shooting that cannon. I'm looking for a specific thing. I'm just looking for an image that
I made a cat.
Oh, you did. That's great. Estate for you. Oh, I'm starting to approach. Oh, there it is. Now you look around. You look around in the dream, and you don't see Ike anywhere. But you see something flying above the grave, sort of like hovering in the sky.
Can I try to pounce it?
Looks like this.
Going to say that again. Can I pounce it?
Well, if you roll manipulation, empathy, and weird.
Manipulation, empathy, and weird. One die. Rollin', rollin', rollin'. That's a 6.
You try to pounce it, and it sort of just looks at you as you barely make it off the ground.
I try to pounce again.
All right. That's a success.
Indeed.
Let's see here. Oh. You actually succeed over it. Because it's got 2 1s and 2 successes. So no successes. It tries to like do something with the dream to sort of manipulate you to get out of the way, but you successfully jump on top of it in the air, and it starts pummeling down to the pillows.
Now what?
It doesn't seem... I mean, it seems... You're not sure. It seems to be made out of pure light.
Is it hot? I do not mean this in a sexual
warm,
way.
It's warm to the touch, yes.
I'm going to let go of it.
Slightly warm to the touch, yes.
I'm going to let go of it.
It's like it's sort of made out of it's sort of like pulsing light, like a glowing lighter, or more dim and lighter and dim, sort of pulsing that sort of way, sort of moving around. It's like made out of a pure light almost.
I'm going to let go of it.
It tilts its head and looks at you and backs off.
I look at it questioningly.
It looks around this dreamscape, and it's gonna do something. Single success. And the floor is lava.
I pounce up.
I look down and think, no, it's not.
Roll occult manipulation. Difficulty 10.
That's -2 dice.
And
Yes.
that's not you. That's Solomon.
It's Deadhead.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to use a willpower.
Alright. Add 3 extra dice.
Right? Then I will have 8 dice.
RNG, Jesus. Okay, how many dice are those?
6, 8. Yes.
How do I know? Damn it. 6, 7, 8. Yeah. There you go. Ooh, roll one more. Yes. Yes, it is.
Well, I just cross my arms and start sinking into the lava.
Yeah, it doesn't actually hurt you.
I'm going to pounce up.
Into the air.
Yes, do not get into the lava.
Yeah. Same roll. 1 dice for you. I think you need to improve some of those.
I don't think I do. Nothing.
You also sink into the lava. You're now also stuck.
I flail around to get out of here.
Yeah, it looks more like liquid light or something, like orange juice or something.
So it basically looks like the creature I pounced.
Yeah, the liquid.
Do I see the creature?
Yeah. It's bright.
Right. I make a lassoing motion towards it to maybe dream lasso it.
Dream less to it?
Dream lasso. Like the cowboy. The rope.
Oh, well, the same roll.
Yes, I will not use a willpower. Difficulty 10?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It somewhat sort of starts forming, but as you throw it, it disappears. You're still connected to the weird a little, but you're not. It's been severed, like the direct power of the Fae. The Fae has been severed from you. Now, you are a volcano now, Deadhead. You grow in size and turn into a mountain, and there's liquid light coming from your head, and you still have your same face as a volcano.
Do I have hands as a volcano?
Through trees. that has been like burnt a little bit.
I cross my arms. This is a stupid dream. I tear off one of my 3 arms and throw it at the light creature.
Same dice pool. Oh no. Sort of dodges out of the way though. Payup is gonna try and do something as well. Man, Oneromancy is not great for Ash.
Ah, it's fine.
Oh, one success. He sort of tries to make a bit of land over there to raise up so he can stand on the without being stuck in the lava. Now the thing is gonna do something else. Let's see here. And it
Oof.
fails horribly. It's the opposite of what happens. Instead of raising the grave upwards, it goes further down into the ground.
Right. I want to try and imagine myself as pure darkness.
Same dice pool. You do.
Yes.
You turn from a volcano into a just shadow.
I'd like to go towards the light creature.
Yeah. Use
Same dice
walking.
pool?
I just walk to it, or like approach
Alright.
it somehow. I mean, if you unless you're like literally just walking up to it, it's sort of hovering above you.
Hi, who are you?
God damn it! Oh no. What happens instead of what it wanted to do? You become you lose all your hair.
Can I try to become a lion?
Same dice pool. Actually, yeah.
Success.
Success. You become a lion.
Do I have hair again?
No.
Oh, crap. Can I try to regrow my hair?
Yes.
Critical failure, critical failure, critical failure. Oh.
No, you don't.
Neutral.
It's gonna try and fix whatever what happened. Oh, it does. Yeah, you start glowing. And now you have
I'm now a glowing hairless lion.
yes.
Amazing.
I want to try to envelop the creature in darkness.
Roll the same.
I want to
dice
try
roll.
to counteract this.
All right. So I'll just add an extra dice to it then. 1, 2. Let's counter you. West.
Failure.
All right. So it blocks your attempt. Aided by the glowing lion thing.
I pinch the cheek of the glowing lion thing.
You just do that.
Oh,
You just.
I thought it would wake him up.
Well, you do that, and how do you react to being pinched on the cheek? Actually, no. Actually, roll that. Actually, Dr. Deadhead.
Roll what?
The same dice pool. It's just all the same dice pool in the dream. Nope. It's getting annoyed. Light thing is gonna try and glow. I have to remove a single dice. Oh, it becomes darker. It doesn't like it.
Is it going to respond to me in any way?
What are you trying to communicate?
I'm trying to ask it who or what it is.
It just seems to look at you.
Can I try to recognize it?
God damn it. And yeah, now it disappears into the dark. And
It's a part of me now.
and you wake up.
Blood, that was bullshit.
Do I have a headache?
Oh yeah.
Like a hangover? Like a real bad one?
Oh yeah, you do.
Do I have a headache?
Now?
Cool, I feel fine.
You're a bloody vampire, you can't.
All the good stuff of being drunk and then none of the downsides. Actually, yeah, if you do this sort of a lot of drunkenness, then you do get a headache. So any final
I would like to check on Ike.
Yeah. He's there with you.
Is he awake?
Yeah, he's awake.
I'm going to ask him how he is.
I sort of pats on his head a little bit.
Can I try to evaluate if he is fine?
Yeah, he's sort of like sort of gestures to his forehead, sort of thing that.
He's trying to communicate that he has a headache.
Yeah, basically.
Okay. I'm just going to lay down.
He's gonna try and go look for something to drink.
There is a water hose at
Goes-
Sullivan.
Goes to the water hose and like takes some water from it.
Hello.
Pushes you out of the way, like.
Is there some water left in my mouth?
Yeah.
Alright. I spit it out and do some stretching. Well, I don't know about you guys, but I have never felt better.
Exactly. You have never felt better.
I get up and like punch him.
Yeah, it doesn't feel. It feels like you're hitting a wall.
Ouch! What are you made of?
Rotten flesh. I
What?
push him. I push him with a bit of my index finger in the chest, backwards.
Roll strength, athletics. Also, you can counter with strength athletics as well, Ash.
Alright. Any disadvantages due to being hungover?
Yeah.
How much advantage do I have?
Well, you don't have any negatives anymore.
Oh, cool. Then I have 5 dice. I have
Crit,
Well-
crit, 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 crit!
I have 3 successes.
So do I. And one of them is a critical success thing.
Mine too.
Oh crap. You can reroll.
You're equally as powerful. You don't move an inch, but you feel like the index finger is very powerful.
I let myself get pushed back.
Oh, so powerful. You can roll acting to pretend.
Roll what?
You can roll like expression to pretend that he's so super strong.
Expression what?
Expression, composure.
Composure?
Yeah.
Awesome. 6 dice.
Oh, well, let's see how powerful he made him. He made the vampire guy look. Well, you're sort of like, obviously fake.
I look at him. Come on.
I'm going to go and hug him.
Also, any wounds that you've been like sustained, like bites or anything, has healed mysteriously, and there's no scarring.
Alright,
There's no scarring either.
Did my wounds heal?
Yes, actually.
Frey, have a damage token.
Thank you.
It's in the cooking pot.
I am too powerful right now.
Yeah.
For what?
Well, I am fully healed and I'm full of blood. I am
So I can just
powerful.
hug you and you won't bite me.
Yes.
I'm going to hug you.
You smell like
I
rotten
pat you on the
shit,
back.
I purr a little.
but you still smell like shit after hugging him. Like if you were like if you rolled around on a rotten fish.
I'm going to start cleaning myself with my tongue.
Smells awful. Or tastes awful as well. You need a bath.
I'm still going to clean myself.
Alright, you proceed doing that. Ike sort of like looks around. Ooh. I'm bored now.
I start collecting some of the uneaten fruit.
Yeah, Ike says that completely deadpan.
I'm going to look over at him worriedly.
I'm bored now. And he says that once more in a complete deadpan.
Frey,
Yes.
were any of the rolls you made in the dream social towards me?
No.
Okay. Because I would have gained +2 on any of those.
And you see Ike sort of moves his hand, places it on his head, and you see almost like a rubber mask as he pulls down his entire face and throws it to the ground.
What?
And he takes out a small bag. And inside you see another face that he puts on. Alright, let's see. What shall he choose this time? Yeah, the when he pulls off his face, he starts glowing. Like much like the thing inside the dream.
I shouldn't ask this question, but do we take clarity damage because of this?
Yes. Roll 2 dice.
I don't have clarity.
Well, then get some.
No.
You
Fuck my life.
lose. What's your clarity right now?
That has nothing to do with what the roll says.
Now let me see where your clarity goes to. Clarity goes to what? Ah, yes, you go down to 2. Very good. So you're now feeling insane.
Just a wee bit insane.
I
Just a
throw,
wee, tiny bit more insane than before.
Yeah.
I throw a drunk shoot at it.
Yeah, it just sort of swipes it away like it was a fly. And it sort of decays into ash.
What?
As in the substance. Puts on the no mask. And he sort of steps on the old one and...
I am really sleepy.
And yeah, I think we'll end it here though. And we'll see you next session on Changeling the Lost. Awesome Briars.
Also, I made an accurate representation of madness.
Did you know? That was Changeling the Lost, Boston Briars. See you next week.